You know the type of guy that was a jock in high school but ended up becoming a huge nerd? You know, someone that's not afraid to make a fool of themselves on the internet. And someone that likes to shoot Polaroid a little too much. Did I say huge nerd? You know, just an ordinary, everyday guy. Well, that's me. I'm just another Chris. Ooh, welcome in. Every Sunday now, we are streaming on YouTube, baby. So welcome in for a fun little video that I got for you today. I'm getting back into the habit of streaming weekly. Yeah, this is the third week in a row. Can I keep the streak alive? And plus, I have a fun live stream that I'm going to tease a little bit later in this video that will benefit you greatly for the next one. So stay tuned for that. But welcome in. I get a million comments across my socials, from Instagram to YouTube, even Facebook. Yeah, I used to do a lot of Facebook stuff back in the day. And recently I've been trying to maybe bring that back. Might start streaming there and YouTube, you know, a little bit. But a lot of questions that I get are very similar. And that's, what's the best camera? And well, every November, December, mostly kind of like towards the end of November, I put out a video, my top cameras to purchase for that year, like go into that next year. So I'll be putting out a video called the best camera for 2026, which is the best one to buy. But leading up to that, I thought about having a conversation, talk to you guys, see what you have been shooting with and what you like, but also talk about some of my favorite cameras I've been shooting with this year specifically, because I have two cameras I have just been adoring, loving shooting, and they might just surprise you. Yeah. And I'm going to show you some examples of the photos, the quality, things you can expect, and what scenarios they do best in, because I've been shooting with these cameras in various scenarios, landscapes, indoors, at night, things like that. So we're gonna dive into it. We got a couple people in the house today. What is going on? How's it up? What's up, bro? I was gonna say, how's it up, broski? Hello. Thanks for joining us. It's gonna be a fun one. Get into the habit of live streaming Sundays, baby. That's gonna be the day. I think Sunday's the good day. But let's talk about some of the favorite cameras I've been using. And it's probably no surprise. You've probably been seeing, if you've been watching a lot of the videos over the last few months, you've probably noticed some of the cameras I've been using more frequently. But I'm also gonna be talking about a couple ones that I have used throughout the year that I really liked. But the first camera up, enough teasing, is the Polaroid Go. I know, it's crazy. When it first came out, I had mixed thoughts about it, but over the years, I have just found where it shines, and I've just been really loving shooting it. But this is specifically the Generation 2 Polaroid Go. I still have a Generation 1. It's a little, I don't know, like it has some issues. It sometimes doesn't want to eject photos, which is annoying, or like it half ejects, like the motor stops running. But the Polaroid Go Gen 2 is so much fun to shoot with. I am shooting more photos like of things I never would have shot with if I was shooting with like a full-size Polaroid camera. I just feel like I just blast photos off and it's not a big deal. It's not as expensive as a full-size. And I didn't necessarily plan these, but I had these sitting here because I need to scan them. They're for my little Halloween outing. I brought this around, shot some costumes and things. So the places that we went, I probably would not have shot these types of photos. Let's see. Would I have shot... I probably wouldn't have shot this skeleton, and probably just a random selfie. I don't know. I probably wouldn't have done it. But with the Polaroid Go, it's just fun. And the quality of pictures that you get from it is also worth noting, specifically the Generation 2. Let me pull that up for you. Let's see here. Polaroid Go Generation 2. Here we go. Check this out. I gotta move my comments so it doesn't look all funky for you. There we go. Here's one. I love to show this one off. Why is it so big? There we go. This is shot with this camera, Polaroid Go Gen 2. This is of my sister. No flash, mind you. just lit at night by that neon sign. Shot this earlier in the year. It's a killer photo. Absolutely killer photo. I mean, it's sharp for a plastic lens. Everyone's like, oh, glass is the best, but you can get pretty sharp pictures out of plastic lenses. This is another cool one. I just like how that one came out. I probably wouldn't have shot this if it was with a regular Polaroid camera. I would have just saw it, oh, that's cool, and walked by. But I'm feeling just like, oh, I can just shoot this without like a care in the world. And I'm getting some amazing, amazing photos. What's another cool one? This was our New Year's little party. I just busted it around. That's another great use for it. Just give it out to people and let people shoot photos. No care in the world. And now I have these fun photos that I probably would have never had. Here's another one. We're just playing some shuffleboard. It's my sister and her fiance, Andrew. I mean, look at that. It's just a killer photo. This is with a Go. People dismiss this. And the cool thing is too, with this style format, a lot of people think it's, you know, where's a good example here? You got Polaroid. Here's the size of a Polaroid, right? Let me go full screen. And then you got Polaroid Go. Look at, oh, it's so small. But when you scan this in, you probably couldn't tell. You couldn't tell that that is a Polaroid Go. And we live in a digital age, but yet we're still shooting, you know, analog format. So we still share them online, and they still share just as well as if it was a full size. So if that's how you primarily use your photos is online, you can get Polaroid Go and save money because you get a double pack for the price of a single pack of full size, like 600 or I-type film. And you can share them online and they're full size. I mean, it's pretty sharp. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. The quality that you can get out of this camera. I haven't scanned these ones yet. Do I? Oh, here's another great one. Polaroid Go, baby. Polaroid Go don't miss. That's what Caleb and I like to say. The Go don't miss. It's just insane what you can get with this thing. Again, specifically, this is the Generation 2 Blue camera. Sometimes Polaroid's quality control can be a little off. So, but they hit it with the blue. I haven't used any of the other colors like red, black, or the purple one, which I do really want the purple one. Just to have on the shelf. I just think it'd look pretty cool. But the blue one has been serving me well, and it has quickly become one of my favorite cameras to shoot this year. What else do I have? Nope, just a random photo. This is at night with just a flash. Will we indoors? It might be an indoor-outdoor situation, actually. That's where we're at. I can't remember where that was. It's a little New Year's Eve party. This is like a overcast rainy day in Astoria. Busted it out. It don't miss. It's really fun. Look at that. I think this was my birthday this year. Yeah, it's my birthday this year. Earlier this year. What we got here? Just a little beer pong. A little beer pong action, New Year's. It was pretty fun. But yeah, Polaroid Go has been my favorite camera to shoot with this year. I mean, I have just loads of pictures. Look at this little crate Noptop made for me. he was using it with, or he was like marketing it, if you will, for Instax mini photos. But I'm like, no, man, Polaroid Go fit in there perfectly. Look at that. I've just been loving this camera. It is so much fun. Really fun. I have some of these I need to scan in. I'll be posting them on the socials a bit later throughout the week. Actually, I might do some tonight. As a side note, I do have some of the Thrasher film. I don't know if I'll do a full review video on it, but it will be making an appearance in something at some point. I have a couple boxes of it. Maybe I will do a full video. Ooh, I might do it as a short. Might do it as a short. We'll see. Either way, side tangent. Polaroid Go, though. Amazing camera. It's been my favorite. Now, so I'll move on to the next one. The next camera, my favorite one to shoot with, I'll get into in a second. I'm going to show you another camera that I used throughout this year that I no longer own, It was on loan from somebody, so I can test it out and do a video with it. And so let's pull that up. I'm going to show you. It's actually the Photorama 800 AF camera. I did a video on it. It was so much fun. So much fun to use. But look at the pictures you got with this thing. It was a modified, hacked Photorama Ace, if you remember that. Not very many people did because it was short-lived. But it was the predecessor of Instax film that Fuji made back in like the mid 80s to early 90s. It's pretty cool. And somebody modified it to shoot Instax square film. There's a video I did a few months ago, maybe like, actually, yeah, probably like back in like May. But look at these photos. That was the first one I did, and I was too close. I didn't realize I had to be a little back further. It's a little blurry. But it's so much fun to shoot with. Where's the really cool one? That one looks good. There's one photo I'm looking for in particular. That one. Look how crisp that is. So this is an honorable mention camera. I wanted to just throw it out there, even though I know that it's not really obtainable. You can get them from him. Can't remember his name. Panda. Something Panda. If you look back in the videos, you can see it, and I linked him in there. You can check it out. He's over in Hong Kong though. The Thrasher Hydro Dip makes me want to hydro dip some of my cheaper film cameras. Do it. I'm also curious about that camera from Polaroid, how like the durability of it is. If it'll scratch off over time, or if they have a decent coating on it. I didn't get the camera, so I can't test it. Thoughts on the Thrasher stuff? Seeing people saying the chemistry is some of the best so far. I don't know if I could say it's the best so far. I mean, I just have this one. I mean, I've shot a couple more than this. I haven't scanned them in. I actually have two of them sitting right here. This is my sister. I shot this the other night. And then this is Sarah. Shout out to you, Sarah. Met her at Card Party. She's a creator. I shot this. I shot a couple of them in Seattle. But it was like overcast days, so I don't really get to see the maximum capability of this film. So far, it looks like it's just standard Polaroid stuff. So I don't really have a full opinion on it just yet. I need to shoot it more. I still have like 2 shots left, I think, in the camera, and that's the first pack I've shot. I still have 2 more packs I need to actually shoot. We'll see if I do a full video on it. I probably will. But the weather is getting to be bad, so it's like, it doesn't really, like, as you guys know, you go out shooting film on overcast days, especially Polaroid film specifically, color. Black and whites are great for that stuff. But color film like this it's kind of almost a waste. You know, so I can't really do a review on it because it won't really show the full capability of the film. So I have to find a nice day. And right now the weather is like kind of good, and then it's really bad. You know, right now. So we'll see what I get to do. We'll see. I'm not sure. But that leads us into the my other favorite camera that I have shot with this year. Let me pull up some of the photos. And it's going to be probably no surprise. No surprise whatsoever. Why isn't that? Oh, right. Okay. I was like, where's all my photos? The way I have things organized. I have things scanned and also things I've posted as separate, so I know what's been put out. And so these are the ones I've posted. But this right here, baby, the Lomography Wide Glass. Cannot stress how much I love this camera. And no, this is not sponsored. They were a shout out to you, Chloe, from Lomography. They did let me use a loaner camera for this initial review, and I think I shot this one with that camera. And I liked it so much, I went and bought one. It was amazing. The pictures you can get from this thing. Now this is an overcast day, and look how well it actually did. This is in Astoria, Oregon. Let's see what else we got. Overcast day, and it still came out pretty good. Whoo! Woo! I think I took this on my photo walk that I did earlier in this year. The first ever totally awesome instant photo walk. I'm going to do another one next year. I was hoping to do one in September, but things didn't come through like I hoped they would, and it fell through. But what's going on here? There we go. But either way, I'm going to do another photo walk next year. It's going to happen, and I have a fun little combo that's going to go with it. Maybe we can get into a little bit. But the Lomo Instant Wide Glass, hands down, is. But speaking of the event, here's everybody. Now, we'll say this is a great example of a shooting with that camera. It took some practice. The viewfinder, not the greatest. You have to practice with it. And I framed up everybody in this shot to fit perfectly in the viewfinder. And this is what came out. So it's wider than it actually is. So if you want to get a group shot of somebody, frame them up and then just take a couple steps forward. And then you got your shot. It does take a little practice. But this is a group shot of everyone that came to the first ever the Totally Awesome Instant Photo Walk. And hopefully more to come. It's gonna be cool. Oh, look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is Cannon Beach, Haystack Rock. Yeah, that's what it is. Oregon Coast. But yeah, the Lomo Instant Wide Glass, baby. Look at this thing. I'm just gonna kind of power through some of these. Look at these. Me and Lou. Shout out to Sweet Lou Photography. Oh, did my light die? Oh, my light died. I need to start live streaming on my other set again. This is just my desk set. Oh, look, it's Gregory. Shout out to Gregory. Here we go. We had a full charge. What happened? There we go. I have it plugged in. We'll see if it works. Shout out to Gregory, but look at that. There's Lou. A little TWA action. Indoors. No flash. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Overcast. It was raining that day. Oh, actually, that was later in the day. I can't remember. There's one in here. It's like raining. I might not have posted it. Oh, shit. This is some of the card party stuff. It's Real Breaking Nate. Any Pokemon card people? That's Nate. Oh, yeah. My light's just dead. What's going on? It says full charge. I wonder if that's a finally broken. That's a really old thing. Shout out to Kat and Britt. Let's go over to, don't want to spoil anything because I might have some, actually no, it's fine, I can show you. Okay. To post. Boom, here's the ones I haven't posted yet. There's so many. But yeah, indoors. Look how well this does indoors. No flash. That's the other cool thing about this camera. I can turn the flash off. Not very many cameras out there that can do that, especially wide cameras. I think there's maybe one that can do that. Look at that. Crappy days, even with an Instax, it does well. Look at that. It's crazy. And these ones, you guys are getting. I haven't even posted these. You're getting a little insight. Woo! Look at that. Look at gloomy day. Chill shipwreck. This camera, I cannot stress just how beautiful it works. This is like almost pitch black out too. And look how sharp it is. It's so freaking sharp. So sharp. Look at that. I should post that. That one's actually really cool. I haven't posted that. This is a random one. Shout out to Diego. Aim, Shoot, Develop. Shout out to Emily Soto. She was supposed to be on my podcast. I need to follow back up with her. Shout out to Will, Double Negative. He didn't sign it. What a jerk. Just kidding. He was on the podcast. What's her name? Kate? Kat? I follow her. She's awesome. Met her. Wolfie. All right. I don't know. This is people. There's a bunch of portraits. It's a fun portrait camera. Let's get back to cool stuff like this. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's not the cool one. I thought that one's better. All caps. Bro, I just shot some Expire film David Bowie edition. I felt like I needed to yell because he was yelling. That's cool. I never shot any of that stuff. Never picked up any of the Bowie film. But first time in the history of ever I shot Instax film, and this happened. happened like 3 times on that trip to New York City. Look at that. It's raining, it's gloomy, it's overcast, and it actually got a decent photo. There's a little bit of even sky detail. Look at that. A wee bit. Not a lot, but a wee bit. And look at that. I didn't notice that. It didn't get full spread. First time in the history of Instax was on that trip. She was really cool as well. He was awesome. He has a cool photo booth. Let's go back to, just skip ahead a little bit. Random stuff. I'm just showing these photos really fast just to like kind of give you an idea of, look at that sky detail. The Lomography Wide Glass. Don't sleep on it. Do not, this isn't sponsored by any means. But that camera has been my favorite to shoot alongside the Polaroid Go Gen 2 specifically. And if you guys have been considering it, it's worth it. The Lomo, both of them really, but the Lomo Wide is really worth it. Considering the only other option that you can get for a glass wide camera is the Mint RF70, which is like $1,000, and it's absolutely trash. I've had 2 of them. Both of them are garbage. And the Lomo Wide Glass is, what, $280. So, a fraction of the cost. It's worth it, and it has a glass lens. It's really cool. My new Halloween photo album turned out okay. I didn't know you're making one, but that sounds cool. Kind of all the photos were underexposed, even if there was a little bit of light on the subject, but the photos that were taken outside were overexposed. Like heartbreaking. What camera were you shooting with? What happened? It's 9 times out of 10. It's user error. I mean, never blame the camera unless it's a Now Plus Gen 1 and Gen 2. Then you can blame the camera. It's not you. I've learned with instant photography, 9 times out of 10, it's our fault. It's our fault. Or I guess there's another exception. Part of the 9, it's that one other time. If the film is Polaroid and it's just having a Polaroid day and having a bad QC day, and it's like not developing or full spreads or whatever. Oh, you were using the Go 2. Well, you were so outdoors you were overexposed. Well, if you're outdoors and it's sunny out, don't use a flash. Most of the time, not always, but sometimes. If you're in the shade, then definitely. But that's just sometimes knowing when to use a flash, when not to use a flash, things like that. I've never had that experience with the Go Gen 2. Unless I'm using really old film. I've used film that's like 2 years old, and I noticed that the Go film, do I have any examples? Do I have any examples in here? I thought I did. That's not a good example. Not that you'd be able to see it anyway. I don't have a way to show you. That's why I need to start streaming on my other set again. I have a top-down camera for over there. I haven't used it in forever. I don't have any in here. But I've noticed like old film. I actually make a video about it. I'm wondering because there's less chemistry in here. I don't know. It does weirder stuff than full-size Polaroid when it gets like really old, like a couple years past its production date, and to where like the edges, it almost has like this weird vignette that's overexposed, and the film's really faded looking. I don't know, it has a very kind of just bad look. And it's like, it causes a little bit of overexposure, but I think it's just the chemistry has gone bad, and maybe it's just causing the photo to get a little bit of a what would you call that? I don't want to say a light leak because that's not what's happening, but like if it's like not a lot of chemistry covering the film for development and light hits it, it causes the photo to be like double exposed. Maybe that's a great way to explain it. That's just a theory for me, but I've noticed the Go film, you want to shoot it pretty right away when you get it. Don't let it go past too far. I have some film in the fridge I'm going to test soon. That's from like 2022. So we'll see. Hi, I'm new to cinematography and photography. What's a good affordable hybrid camera? Well, this isn't a cinematography channel, but I used to be in that world. But a hybrid camera for what? Like just general digitalness of shooting. Well, if you want a cinema camera, get a Blackmagic. I have 3 of the Pocket Cinema cameras. They're great. I use them for my main set. And when I'm doing talking head stuff for videos, that's for all that from those cameras. This is actually a Blackmagic camera that you're looking through, but it's a studio camera. So I'm saying Blackmagic Cinema. But for photography, I use a Nikon, or no, excuse me, a Panasonic GH5. That's fantastic. That's, I guess maybe those are my 2 recommendations for you. I wonder if my light is charged enough. Well, I can probably turn it. Maybe I'll turn it, yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this. Whatever. I got a light again for like probably a couple minutes. But yes, so the Go Gen 2 film, I'm noticing as it gets older, it has a little bit more just kind of weird issues. Just kind of weirder issues. Worth testing, like for sure. But those are the 2 favorite cameras I've used this year. Or among the, yeah, those are the 2 favorite ones. Like there was that other one that I did use earlier in the year for fun. It was that Photorama camera, really cool, but it's not really obtainable. And to get one, it's a lot of money. I was lucky enough that somebody was willing to let me borrow theirs. They contacted me and was like, "Hey, you want to try it?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's really cool." At least the underexposure made the photos look scarier. Well, hey, there's that. There's that. For sure. Thanks, I'll take that into consideration. It's mostly for school projects and my own creative stuff. Well, yeah, if you're looking just to shoot video, the Blackmagic, you can get the Blackmagic 4K, probably, I think for under $1,000 now. Even then, retail price when they came out, they were $1,200, which is like super cheap for a cinema camera. But keep in mind, it does shoot RAW only RAW video. So you're gonna have to have some storage. The GH5 is another great option. It's older too, so you can pick them up for like $500 probably, $600. Takes good photos, has a lot of great video options. But yeah, totally. But those are like a really nice budget-friendly camera option if you're looking to do digital stuff. Or just use your phone, get a new iPhone, which I might be doing. Actually, here's a little tease. I got approached by a company for a sponsor, which happens from time to time. I usually turn it down because they don't ever apply to my channel. I want to put stuff on here that will help you guys, you know, things that you might like, or it applies to the content. Well, somebody approached me for, if you're familiar with Moment, like Moment cases with their lenses for your phone. This is a similar company, but they make pretty nice accessory, like kind of not, I shouldn't say high end, but high quality. A little bit more on the pricier side. I will say. And they're like, "Hey, we want to sponsor some videos and let you feature some of these products." And I'm like, I do use my phone a lot for video now, for a lot of my videos. And I was thinking about getting a new phone, and so I did agree to that. So the thing is that I don't own a newer phone. My phone's pretty old. It's a 12 Pro Max, and so it's like 6 years old. And I had no plans to upgrade because it still works fine. It's great. But they're gonna sponsor some videos enough to where I can just buy a new phone. So I'm gonna do a couple videos for them, get a new phone, and be able to improve my videos while I'm out in, you know, the world. Like when I'm traveling and stuff, I try to travel light. I use my DJI Osmo and my phone pretty much. I kind of stopped using my GH5 for a lot of stuff for outdoors. It's just so much, just so much nicer because phones are getting so good. So you're gonna see some videos coming up on like mobile photography and how to use those with instant photography. So you're gonna look out for that. It'll be a little bit different. It's a little out of the realm of the channel, but I still feel like it's it'd still be cool that you guys might be interested in. Have you heard of the SX70R PCB? Wondering if you had any thoughts on the regular. Yes, my 680 and my SX70 have it. They have that in the camera. And to be honest, I don't really use the features that often. There's an app that you can connect to. You can shoot SX70 and 600. I'm not a fan of SX70 film, never have been, so I don't really care about it. But the manual features is pretty sweet, and but I don't really use that. I mostly just use it for the remote trigger. And I also have the dongle piece that connects. I've done videos on all this. I do need to do an update though. Do need to have the update. But yes, I have it. It's cool. Nice option. Don't leave your camera open though. It will drain the pack battery. Had that happen. I was doing a video. I opened the camera, had it up. The next day it came back, it was dead. So yeah, keep that in mind. We have the same phone. Yeah, I got my phone. I don't know why I did it this way, but I just randomly went and got a new phone, and then like 3 months later they came out with a new one. Normally I'm on top of that stuff, but the 13 had come out that year. I'm like, why didn't I just wait a couple months? I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm gonna get the new 17 Pro. It's time for an upgrade, because right when the 13 had come out, a lot of features opened up, like being able to have like cinema, camera mode, all that sort of stuff, plus USB-C or what that came out. I'm like, yeah, it's time for an upgrade. Time for an upgrade. My best photos on the Go 2 are the purple frame film. Say that 3 times fast. Purple frame film. I can't even do it. Not even one photo had a problem out of 16. That's great. I've never had a problem with any of them though on mine. It's crazy. I have some purple in here too. Let's see what I got. Come on, purple. I have this one, a random little selfie indoors. There we go. There's a random purple frame. Here's another one. It was sticking up. Here's a plane. Like a junked plane. Get back in there. Okay. I need to organize my desk. It's so messy right now. It's so messy. But yes, favorite cameras, Go 2 and the Lomography Wide Glass. Let's look at a couple more of these photos. Look at this. Why is it so big? That's what she said. Come on. It wasn't that freaking thing. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Why is it so freaking narrow? Okay, this is getting frustrating. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Let's do that. There we go. It's more manageable. Look at that. Let's see what else we got. We got tank. Tanks for nothing. Now, I will say, the viewfinder kind of is rough. You have to practice with it. I tried to frame this up and missed. This was a random find in the streets of New York City. Anybody get the reference? Picture of a cab. Picture of a cab. Exactly. That's what she said. That's what she said. This one was, I use exposure comp -1. I got those deep blues, like super deep blues. But I kind of wish I didn't. I don't know. Like it's a lot big vignetting. That's the other thing with Lomography. They're very known for their vignette look. I will say the wide though, it's not as vignette-y as previous models. Like this one, you can kind of see it. But the previous one, the instant wide regular, was definitely more, like a lot more vignette-y. This was a cool shot. Unfortunately, the sun was literally right there. I'm like, I'll just give it a shot. Still cool. I still think that's a cool shot. It's just a bummer that it's like a little black orb there, burned in, because that's what happens with insects when you shoot it directly into the sun. Oh, that's another cool one. I haven't posted any of these. I need to start getting some of these popped on the old interwebs. What we got here? Ooh, just out my window of my plane. I think I was coming back from New York from this one. Pretty sure. Great question. Do I shoot 35, 120? Yes and no, kind of sometimes. This year I said I was going to do it more. Was it this year or last year? Might have been last year. I think it was last year. I was going to do it more. I'm just not like super passionate enough about it. I enjoy it, right? I like shooting with like the soda can cameras. Those random like toy, I call them like the reloadable disposable cameras. That's what I like to call them, because they're essentially just what they are. They'll point shoot. Those are fun. I love the looks I get with them, the lo-fi-ness of it. That's fun. That's fun. But I just don't really care enough about it to like do it more. Like go like shoot more 120. Once in a while, it's fun if I'm out with a friend. If I'm out with like Lou, I shot with him, like go out and just shoot a roll. It's fun. It helps that he'll just develop it for me. But I'm just not passionate enough to want to make like more content around it. I feel like it wouldn't be true to myself. It would just be kind of like posing a little bit. And plus, I'm not like a major expert in it anyway. I know enough to make videos about it, and I still will from time to time when it applies, if I'm passionate about it. Like I have a couple cameras I do want to make videos about. I have an M&M camera. I have two of them actually, but one of them I have an M&M camera that has this like M&M overlay. It's a 35mm camera. I was going to shoot a roll with it and then see about somehow removing that overlay so it doesn't have that watermark on every picture. I thought about doing that because that's kind of fun, but I've always felt at the end of the day, I'm spending, what, 10 to 15 bucks a roll for a 35. Then I don't develop myself, so I have to send it in, get it developed. That's another cost. It varies. Sometimes like another 10, 15 bucks to get it developed. So we're like 30 bucks in for a digital image. So the next step would be to develop myself. I'm just not passionate enough about it. So that's a long answer to your question. So yes and no. Yes and no. It's a UFO. It is UFO in that one picture for sure. Yes, more quirky camera videos, please. I love those kinds. Yeah, and that's what you'll probably mostly see from me. I'm not going to be like, oh, here's my, Yashica RGB, even though I know that's not what it is to me. I'm just saying that. Whatever, with this lens, blah, 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 look, you get this effect. You probably won't see that from me. You're going to see like, here's an Energizer battery that shoots 35mm film. Let's shoot a roll. That's what you're going to see from me. I have a juice box camera that I'm looking at up there. That's cool. I haven't shot with that, but I really do have the Energizer battery camera, by the way. So I want to make a video on that. Got the soda can cameras. What else do I have over there? That's all I can see from over here. But yeah, so if it's fun like that, I'll do it. Like I want to get the Nickelodeon camera. I think that'd be really fun. I think Knobtop has one. Maybe I'll borrow his, possibly. I know he has one of the juice box cameras that he turned into the Ecto Cooler. I'm kind of jealous. That's pretty sweet. He just redesigned the vinyl wrap for it. It was like super cool. He did a video on it a couple of years ago. Let's look, actually, because now I'm really curious. And also, speaking of Knobtop, he doesn't know this yet. Well, he kind of knows it. I need to confirm with him. But next weekend, there might be a fun special appearance by him on the live stream. So Knobtop, if you're watching, you're getting an exclusive. I was gonna text you after this, but we'd already spoke about it. I just need to follow up with you on it. Come on, where is it? Knobtop, go make something. Here we go. Where is his? It's really cool. Oh, here it is. Check this out. Yeah, right here. Juice box camera. He made an Ecto Cooler, the High C. And it's an ad. I'm gonna just pull up a quick little. Here we go. Check this out. You guys can watch this video later, but look at that. Look how cool that is. He has a little Ecto Cooler juice box 35mm camera. Come on. Isn't that sweet? Yeah, he made the whole vinyl wrap for it. I need to have him do it to mine. Anyway, guys, go check it out. It's on his channel. That was 2 years ago. Jesus Christ. Almost 3. I'm on top. Yeah, next weekend, here's a little exclusive for those that are stuck around and watched. I've already teased it. I want to do a live garage sale. So it's kind of, I'm calling it that. It's just, I have some stuff laying around. I do have some like film and some 35mm cameras and things I don't want. So I'm just going to sell it. So I was going to do it live here on YouTube / Facebook probably. I can multi-stream or multicast. So I'll probably do it on both. I have to figure out some of the details though and how you guys can claim this stuff. I used to do all that back in the day strictly on Facebook when I owned my retail shop. I did do live sales there and it was awesome. It was perfect. It was just a claim sale. And I had everyone just message me afterwards. But YouTube's a little different. You can't message me. So I might have to, so today or tomorrow, I'm going to look into maybe creating like a Google Doc of some kind for you able to like fill out information and claim your stuff that way. I think it'll work. But I was going to have Top on, and because he has some stuff. We had a conversation about it a week or so ago. I think it was like a week ago. I need to call him. We were going to kind of tag team it. He was going to sell some stuff. I was going to sell some stuff. So if you guys want to, get some good deals on some random cameras. I have film too. I'll probably sell some of my 35 and 120 film, fire sell it, because I got a bunch of it in the fridge. I just don't think I'm going to be able to sell it or use it, in time for it before it goes bad. Some of it might be like already like a year past, its expiration or whatever. So I'll just like maybe I'll just do a bundle deal. Like here's like 8 to 15 rolls. I don't know, for like $20. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I've got some just random stuff and clear out of here. Some cheap stuff, some expensive stuff. Might sell my RF-70. Who wants to buy an RF-70 if I just said it was horrible? Maybe he'll like it more than I would. That'll be coming hopefully next weekend. And another little tease, which I did tease. Oh, that's a sweet deal. I do have that camera, but I'm not selling it. I need to make a video about it, actually. Taz camera, $40. That's a good deal. I traded mine, for mine, with, if you guys remember a couple years ago, I did that, what was that called? I made that briefcase that prints, that's actually under my desk, that prints film or photos. I took it to Disneyland. So I was dressed as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. The other person I did that with, she messaged me one day and was like, hey, want to trade? I like your 1-Step Plus camera. So I had an extra one of those, so I traded my 1-Step Plus for the Taz camera. I think it was a good deal. I think I paid like $20 for that 1-Step Plus camera off Facebook Marketplace too. But the Taz camera is cool. I need to make a video about that. About that camera. There's so many videos I need to make on these cameras. I haven't been making those. I got kind of burnt out on making those, but I need to do them. But anyway, what else was I saying? Yes. So another little extra tease before we wrap up here tonight, or this afternoon. Coming next month, I'm going to be doing my streamathon, celebrating my ending of my 10th year on YouTube, which is this year. 10 years on YouTube across a lot of channels. I've made, I'm joking, I crap you not, let's keep it sort of PG. I've probably made 1,000+ videos. Well, there's 600 something on just on the Chris already, or just right now, 600 videos. Just by that itself. And I had other channels. I've probably made several thousand videos in my YouTube career, thousands. And I'm gonna stream them like a Saturday morning cartoon type thing. You turn it on, you can just watch it. It's all my videos I've ever made across everything. There he is. There he is. He heard, his ears were ringing. His ears were ringing. But yeah, so that's gonna be coming in December. Streaming a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna do some giveaways. There's gonna be some segmented hours where there'll be me popping on, talking, interviewing some people, probably have Dave on, reach out to maybe Lou, some other random people I've met across my YouTube career just to come on and chat, hang out, little Q&A. Seems like it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be 2 straight day live stream, just 2 days. It's gonna be fun. I'm really excited, but yeah, I need to let you know, Dave, that you're gonna be coming on next week. Not really, you don't have to. It's a joke. I need to coordinate with you. I was gonna text you this morning, but I forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, I also almost forgot to go live today. I'm trying to get in the habit of going live on Sundays every week. So far, it's been 3 weeks in a row. 3 weeks in a row, baby. Or this is the 3rd one. So I've been on top of it. But I want to talk about some of my favorite cameras of the year. And yeah, the top 2 cameras is the Lomography Wide Glass and the Gen 2 Polaroid Go. But there are other cameras that I recommend you guys picking up going into 2026. And that video will be coming in the next like week or 2. I usually put it out like mid-November, late November. It's my full guide of cameras that I've used and recommend, and it's kind of my 1-year evergreen video that goes out talking about the ones to pick up for that year. But I just want to, kind of pop on and do a live stream, talk about my 2 favorite ones, which I probably still will do a condensed version of this, more proper one soon. I still have not made a video dedicated on the Go 2, and it's one of my favorite cameras that I've used this year, and so I need to do that. That needs to happen really soon, because this thing is really fun. It's small-ish, compact-ish. It sort of fits in a pocket depending on what you're wearing, but the photos you get from it are pretty dang stellar. We'll end with that because I've showed a lot of the Loma wide photos, actually. So let's look at, what are these ones? Oh yeah, I haven't shown these ones because these ones are not posted. Why does it go that, what the heck? I already shrunk this down. There we go. Here's Andrew next to the Hoff, the Hasselhoff, indoors, flash on. It's funny. Classic neon sign. These ones did not turn out because I forgot to turn the flash on. So that's my user error. But this is Gregory and his husband Peter when we went to see the Stranger Things Broadway show. Yeah, I somehow forgot to turn the flash on. Here's a photo that I got a massive glare from the sun, and it still turned out. This was an experiment, just right into a cloudy sky, and it did pretty good. You can actually see some of the cloud detail, which is pretty insane. This one's really fun. It's a mural, but it's down this really long, like alley, very narrow alley. So when you walk by, you look over and you just see this silhouette of the girls from The Shining. It was really cool. I love the Polaroid Go, but the film needs some love. It does need love. That's why I'm trying to give it love right now. Here's Deep Pocket Monster with the lightning bug. I think it's lightning bug. It's a hockey. Or is it baseball? I think it's hockey. It's hockey. Mascot for the Tampa Bay League, something like that. I don't know. They were at our event. They're like coming through. Here he is again. the lightning bug. Where's the other ones though? Those ones are the ones I haven't posted. Polaroid Go, Gen 2. All right, wait, I guess we did look at these. But boom, look at that. It's insane. The quality of photos. This is still one of my favorite examples of this camera. No flash, only lit by this neon sign. We're outside at night. Look at that. And look how sharp it is. Like, look how sharp. I mean, look how freaking far. I mean, that's probably too far. Polaroid Go, Gen 2. Ironically, that was my sister, Jennifer. But the Polaroid Go Gen 2, fantastic camera. I love it. It does need more love. Polaroid, needs to do something with it. Give us more film options. Why isn't there color frames just as a standard for the Polaroid Go? I don't know, but they need to fix that. They need to put out new cameras that shoot the format. But either way, I'm lucky, or we are lucky, that Polaroid did make a new film format, you know, in the modern era. Like this came out, what, 2021. The Go is about to celebrate its 5th year anniversary next. I want to say it was like March of next year will be its 5th anniversary. Maybe that's when I do the video. No, I'll probably do both. But yeah, thank you guys. Just wanted to go live, get into the habit. Next weekend, I'm hopeful there's gonna be something cool. I got to text you, Dave, if you're still around. So I'll be expecting that. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I got a lot of fun stuff on the way. I just gotta do it. See if this works. It does work. Sometimes it doesn't. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you joined in the giveaways throughout all this past week, thank you. I got to ship out a couple more people's things today, actually. Gave away a bunch of stuff for Spitfire Club members. But I left the 7-day free trial open, so if you want to join in, there'll be more. But until next time, be out there. Make some more.